Hello, I'm Elham Shirazi with the Clean Air Campaign. The Clean Air Campaign has worked with over 250 organizations in the state of Georgia to implement successful teleworking programs. These programs have varied in size and have been in the public, private, and nonprofit sectors. One company that we've worked with very successfully in the past year is Vocalocity, a voice solutions provider in Atlanta.
Vocalocity had an ad hoc work-at-home program, but it really wasn't particularly well organized, methodical, and planful. The Clean Air Campaign helped give us a vision and made it very, very easy to organize and implement. What I thought was going to be difficult and challenging became almost effortless because of the Clean Air Campaign. We have 135 employees at Vocalocity, and every single employee is eligible to participate in the telecommunications program here. We think that teleworking makes Vocalocity an employer of choice because it gives our employees a different kind of work experience and gives them some options that they wouldn't have otherwise. I think teleworking can be transformational in that it helps you attract and retain the kind of people that you would like to work in your company.
Vocalocity's Telework program changed the way employees commute to work. Prior to the start of the Telework program, 86% of the weekly commutes were made by driving alone, while 14% of the weekly commutes were by carpooling, biking, or walking. After participating in the program, 71% of the weekly commutes were made by driving alone, while 10% carpool, 6% road transit, and 13% teleworked.
The Clean Air Campaign really helped us to formalize teleworking because they came up to us with the strategy for implementation. Any questions we had, they were there to answer. So they really helped us along that whole process and made it a really easy process and helped us get it off the ground. The Clean Air Campaign specifically brought to us training templates, policy templates, training materials, as well as in-person assistance on how to go about getting people on board, and then, showed us examples of other programs that they had helped with in the past so that we could use that as a guideline to formulate our own program. For us, the teleworking process and implementation of the program did not actually take very long. It was not extremely time-consuming. After the initial policies were created and the training sessions were completed, it really ran on its own. So for business continuity, teleworking really helped us during the recent snowstorm that we had last year. We were out of the office for about a week and a half, and no one would know the difference. So for us, this has been a huge help in business continuity, and it really has shown us that we can work through anything. I would say that working with the Clean Air Campaign was like having a consultant free of charge. I mean, we were surprised that we didn't have to spend money for it and that we got all this additional help.
On average, each Vocalocity teleworker saves 78 minutes by not commuting to and from work. Overall, Vocalocity's telework program has resulted in more than 115,000 vehicle miles of travel reduced per year.
Traffic here in Atlanta can be a nightmare, so teleworking definitely saves me a lot of time. Able to telework allows me to use the additional time that I would spend on the road going to and from work for planning my work day, having that one day that you spend not on the road but in your home doing your work. You can concentrate, you can get things done, and you're not having to sit in traffic, fight traffic. That can be very tiring day after day. So to have a break once a week, you come in the next day, you're refreshed, you've got things done.
The company's objectives for implementing their telework program included improved morale, improved recruitment and retention, and improved productivity. Based on manager surveys, 100% of managers agreed that morale improved, 66% felt that recruitment and retention improved, and 33% agreed that productivity improved. And 100% of the managers thought that teleworking is good for the organization.
I have about 17 employees that report directly to me. All of them have the opportunity to telework. Most of them do, if not every week, they at least telework probably once or twice a month. We measure productivity by the number of cases that they create during the week and the number of phone calls that they take. I would definitely recommend teleworking to other managers.
The Vocalocity program has resulted in improved productivity, recruitment, retention, and morale. But equally as important, it has alleviated congestion and reduced emissions in the region. The Clean Air Campaign offers one-on-one consulting services at no cost to help you develop an effective program.